First into the tank is a savory twist on a sweet holiday tradition.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Avital from San Francisco, California, and I'm the founder of Edible Architecture. Today, I'm seeking $150,000 in exchange for a 10% equity stake in my company.
1.5 million.
Sharks, have you ever actually eaten one of these stale gingerbread houses? Let's be real. They're super cute, but they're rock hard, overly sweet, and inevitably end up in the trash. And this one, well, this one's a fixer-upper. So I brought my crew to demolish the old. Have at it, boys. We'll level it. Oh my God. Let the frosting fly. And we're gonna build a savory new alternative, Edible Architecture. Delicious holiday creations made from all of your favorite charcuterie board ingredients.
Oh la la.
Pretty.
So think salami shingles, pretzel windows, Parmesan snow.
Pretty as could be.
And olive ornaments.
Oh yeah.
It's a grown-up gingerbread house. No stale cookies, just gourmet goodness. We offer 3 kits. A classic charcuterie chalet, perfect for a delightful family activity. A mini chalet for a fun wine and cheese night with the girls. And a charcuterie tree, which we call the charcuterie, and that's perfect for a delightful holiday festive centerpiece. All of our kits, they're completely shelf-stable using high-quality ingredients. We're not just building chalets here. We're building memories, one salami shingle at a time. So now my crew is gonna come back out with...
And we are back with another Shark Tank reaction video. Hey, Shark Tank, they haven't came out with a new episode in about 2 or 3 weeks. So the wait is finally over. I am your host, Dave, a 10+ year intellectual property attorney dealing with everything from patents, copyrights, trade secrets, and trademarks. And I'll tell you what, number one, I did not realize that people actually eat the gingerbread house. I have a daughter and we build one every year. And I thought you just, build it, and then when Christmas is over, you throw it away. I didn't realize that people actually eat the thing. It seems like to kind of try to eat it days or weeks later is probably not the best thing for you. But nonetheless, I guess some people eat them at some point in time. So I didn't realize that. Now, the 3 things that I look for, plus the bonus, is how simple is the product. Seems to be pretty simple. How effective is the product? $1.5 million valuation. I would imagine that she has some sales with this one. What is the market like? And this is an interesting one because from a Christmas standpoint, I'm not sure if the kids will like this compared to the gingerbread house, the graham crackers, the frosting, the gummies, the gumdrops, so forth and so on. I'm not sure if it'll be a hit with the kids. However, I can see this being a girls' night out hit more so than like a holiday kids, Christmas, that type of a thing. So that's just me. Let me know if you agree with me or disagree with me in the comment section. So the market is a little interesting. I'm not sure if it's kind of truly the holiday theme or is it more so a girls' night theme, but nonetheless, it's some market for it. I'm not sure if the market is identified as being a proper market. Then last but not least, are you protecting the intellectual property? And she is. I looked it up while she was doing her pitch. She does have a trademark, a registered trademark that is on Edible Architecture. So shouts out to Ivy for that. Now, I don't necessarily like the name Edible Architecture. I don't think it pops in a way that I, as a trademark attorney or IP attorney, I want to name the pop. When you think of dude wipes, that pops. I had Ryan, who I think is Dead Beers or something along those lines. He was on Shark Tank about a month ago, and he came on a platform. I did an interview of his story, and that name pops. Dead Beers, or again, I can't think of the exact name, but the name popped. When you think of Edible Architecture, if I'm in the grocery store, and I was in the grocery store earlier today, if I kind of ran past this thing and it just said Edible Architecture, that's not something that's going to make me stop and kind of do a backpedal. So, that's just me. That's something that I think about when I think about these trademark names and names, the branding name of an actual product. Does it pop to the point where I want to kind of stop and kind of do a backpedal, take it back to my football days? That's just me. So, but nonetheless, she is protecting the intellectual property that is the trademark Edible Architecture. So shout out to her for that. Let me know what you guys think, man. As I pull this thing back up, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. And yeah, man, let's go see if she gets a deal. I think this is going to be interesting. Well, let's go.
a charcuterie and a chalet for you to decorate. Don't forget to add the Parmesan.
It looks cool.
So I'm building my own salami shack.
I think it is creative.
So in front of you, you have the mini charcuterie chalet.
Okay.
There's all of the ingredients that you can see in the box. This is a cracker house. Yeah, you can break it off and taste it.
Cracker house.
What is this?
That is the brie cheese spread, which is the glue. So instead of
Smart, it's
frosting,
creative.
Ah.
So brie
It
cheese
is very
spread,
creative.
Parmesan.
And all the ingredients here on the side, so everything is shelf
included.
stable.
Everything
Let me
is shelf
stop for a
stable.
second. There's something really weird about a gingerbread house made of salami. I just don't get it. I mean, it's
So the charcuterie chalet is a concept that has been going viral on the internet for the holiday season for years now. Food Network had a video that had 9.8 million views. This is a
Avital,
concept that
I
people
love
have
your
loved.
enthusiasm, and I love that you're telling us it's gone viral. Tell us, what are your sales?
So last year was our first year on retail shelves. We sold $123,000.
Okay.
This year, our sales are $1.17 million.
Wow.
We have
Whoa.
POs and commitments from Costco, World Market, Albertsons, and many nationwide retailers. And that doesn't even begin to touch direct to consumer,
So
which
you
we
say
want to continue build
You
out. So
think you're going
last
to
year,
break through more than $2 million in sales this year?
that's right.
What does this cost, though, and what do you sell it for?
So we have 3 different kits, as I mentioned. The classic charcuterie chalet, which is the one that you have in front.
known as the salami shack.
This,
It's freaking
you know
me out
what?
just looking
It's
at
so
it.
fun. I'm glad that you're having fun with it.
No,
So
Yeah.
Oh.
the classic charcuterie chalet, our MSRP is $29.99.
And it costs you?
We sell it wholesale, $14.29, and it costs us $10.68 to make. So that's about
Tight
a 25%
margins.
margin and 65% margin if we sell direct to consumer.
Are you making any money? Are you profitable?
So on that $123,000, our gross profit was $11,000 and we netted $3,500. Now, you might say that's not a lot, but I was really just validating the market.
But to me, you have violated the honor of the gingerbread house. Children are going to come home during the holiday season, look at that thing, the salami shack, and start crying. I'm out.
And as Mr. Wonderful goes out, I have to agree with them. And I do agree with Mr. Wonderful on a lot of stuff, but sometimes with the Shark Tank stuff, not so much. And I agree with them, man. Christmas, when you're thinking about the kids, the family, the gingerbread house is a staple. That's like getting rid of snowman. And the fact that you're coming home with a charcuterie board house, I'm not sure if that's going to sit well with the children. Like I said, I think it's more so of a girls' night out type of a thing as opposed to a Christmas thing. So I would tend to agree with Mr. Wonderful. Nonetheless, she's making money, man. $120 plus thousand in 2024, over $1 million, potentially over $2 million in 2025. Now the margins are tight to the extent that she's going a wholesale route. However, if she goes DTC, the margins are a lot better from that perspective. And man, shouts out to Mr. Wonderful, man. I like Salami Shack better than edible architecture. So she should probably trademark Salami Shack because I definitely like that a lot better than the current name edible architecture. So those are kind of some of my initial thoughts of it. Like I said, I kind of agree with Mr. Wonderful from a Christmassy thing to have this house as the replacement of a gingerbread house. I think that's a little bit far-fetched. However, I do think that it is a market for it, particularly when you're thinking about girls' night out, wine, so forth and so on. I do think it's a market for that. But again, man, she's making money, so I don't think she's going to stop. Let's get back, see if she gets a deal from one of the sharks. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Let's go.
I do a lot of girl parties. I don't think it's attractive. I think the place looks like a disaster after you try to eat it. I'm not interested in the product. I'm afraid I'm out.
Okay, thank you, Barbara.
I disagree with Bob on
So
that.
what are you going to do with the money?
This year's about scale. I need a credit line to finance my POs.
Anita.
That's really where we're at.
Let me tell you,
Yes, Dan.
let me invite you inside my head. The product is not doing it for me. It's kind of like I like peanut butter, I like tuna fish, I like bananas, but not all in the same sandwich. I really am very impressed with you, but because the product doesn't do it for me, I'm out.
Okay.
You want access to capital.
That's right.
Money's difficult
It's
to get
expensive.
these days, right? I have a lot of companies I work with. They ask me to finance the POs. When I end up financing POs, I end up owning the entire company. But what happens is when you can't pay the POs or something happens, I have a different interest now. One side I have as an owner or a partner, the other side I have as sell, 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 get me my money. There's a conflict. Listen, things happen in business, and unfortunately for that reason, I'm out.
Avital, you are a ball of fire. Like, I would bet on you any day. So I happen to have done a deal with Bordery.
Yes.
2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
unbelievably, it's a cheese and charcuterie board. It was fantastic. We are over 120 million in sales
Congratulations.
in
Wow.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
So I clearly know there is a great market in our space already. But as a shark, I don't want to just be somebody that funds POs.
Yeah.
I'm not here to be a bank of Lori. Because I'm going to be banking on you. I'm going to give you a Sharky offer.
Uh-oh. Wonderful. Little,
Day charcuterie kits, edible architecture.
So you came in asking for 150,000 for 10%.
That's correct.
30%.
I will give you 150,000 for 25%.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
You know, you put two good minds together, you make
Lori,
magic.
that's pretty good.
So
What do you
first of
think
all,
about
Lori, thank you. And I love what you have done with Bordery. Would there be a component that you would also be able to finance the POs as part of that offer?
I give you a
I'm
lot of
always
credit.
happy when sales are there. I want you to succeed, right? But I don't want it to be contingent on this deal.
Okay.
Because I think what I bring to you is so much more important
Absolutely.
than just paying for POs.
But Avital, can I ask you a question? This year, you're going to sell over $2 million. Her valuation puts your valuation of the company at
$600,000.
$600,000.
What are you hating on Lori?
I'm trying to help her.
Avital, I think
Well,
it's
Daniel,
worth
would you
it.
come back in with
Cut it in
Lori?
I
half.
don't need him as a partner.
Oh.
I don't.
Nice.
And especially after that, Daniel. Especially after that. But no,
Yeah.
this is your moment. You're standing here on this carpet, and what you decide here today can make or change how the rest of your business goes. It's a decision. It's a moment.
Would you do
20%. Act 150 for 20.
200,000 for 15%?
What the?
No, I want to stick with the 150,000.
Okay.
You have a different counter?
15% for 150,000.
I do 150,000, but the lowest I'll go is 20%.
Telling you, I know this stuff.
$750,000 valuation.
They cut your salami in half.
Next year, our profit's going to be $800,000 on
Maybe.
$6 million.
You
And,
got an
and-
Walk
offer.
away.
and I will help you for it to
Walk
not only
away.
be 800,000, but let's try to go for 8 million.
That's right.
Each.
That's right,
Right?
Lori. Can you bring it down
17. 17 and a half.
17%?
Woo!
Lori, you're really pushing my max.
17. You're trying to get $1 million.
18%.
It's awesome, man.
It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
18%, and you have a deal.
Okay to say no.
All right, let's do it, Lori.
Yay! You can run.
You are one smart cookie.
Cracker.
You're one smart cracker. Good job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I was actually quite surprised by some of the sharks' feedback. Some of the sharks are not my customer, and that's okay. And that's why I have such a great partner in Lori who really understood the product.
Bordery is a classic charcuterie board that has been delectable for generations. This is a meat cookie.
Man, and again, I do think that is a market for this thing. I disagree with Barbara on that. I do think it's especially particularly women's night out, a wine, building a house. You will make a lot of money off that. The gingerbread, the Christmas, replacing the gingerbread house. I have a hard time understanding that or getting down with that. Again, Salami Shack, I think she should get a trademark on that as opposed to edible architecture, but she did get a deal with Lori, and it seems like Lori knows kind of this space. So let's kind of take a look at the website here before we call it one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. We're 1 for 1 so far. I think this is season 17, episode 7. So we're so far so good. Hey, did you see the mini charcuterie chalet, the charcoal tree, and then what is this last one? The charcuterie chalet. Yeah, man. It is what it is. I don't think it's going to replace the gingerbread house, but I definitely think it's a good night, girls' night out thing. No patents with this one. Just a trademark, edible architecture, which is a trademark name. I will put R in a circle at the end of that just to let people know that it is a registered trademark with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. I actually like the website. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And again, the pictures justify. Now I like it. I think this one is a stretch, but I think, man, this one right here, girls' night out, or even friends getting together, just shooting the stuff. I think that's the market right there. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think about this. Shouts out to Avi for getting a deal. I have to try to get on the platform and see if we can kind of talk through not only her journey, but also the Shark Tank experience. Hopefully, let me know what you guys think about this, man. Hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys take care. Peace.